Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So the Lakers lost again. Another blowout. The Timberwolves blew them off the court. So the Lakers are currently 12-9. I think they're in the 7th spot. They are tied with the Clippers in the 6th and the 7th seed. They started the season pretty good. You know, they went 3-0. All the Laker fans, all the LeBron fans, they went crazy. And I had to tip my hat off to them. You know, that was a good start. But I knew it wouldn't last, and it didn't. They have been blown out multiple times. They went on a little run. They had a little streak. Need to say they played a lot of crippled teams, short-handed. But I'm not going to make excuses. You could only play who's in front of you. And they took advantage. They played a lot of crippled teams, missing stars, short rotation, missing bench, missing important pieces, and they took advantage. And all the LeBron and Laker fans was going crazy. But through all that, every time they played a good team that had a full roster, or the main stars, superstars, they were on deck, they lost or they got blown out. The Lakers been blown out so many times. It's unbelievable. If you lose, you lose. Okay, it was a close game. It's a close fight. But that's never the case. Either they barely win or they get blown out. It's never a dogfight in most situations. And last night was no exception. They got destroyed by the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves, they're not doing so good this season. Obviously, they traded Cat to New York. They got Randolph and another player, I forgot his name. But they haven't been doing that good since the trade. They're not doing as well as they did last season. That might change. They're still in the mix. They're about 5 games from the 2nd seed, so they're not that far off. But even so, the Lakers got ran off the court. LeBron got destroyed. AD got destroyed. And they are now, the record haven't updated yet, so maybe maybe the Lakers, they'll fall to the 7th seed. The Clippers, they're in the 7th seed right now, so I don't know if they're going to move up or the Lakers are going to fall down one spot, but we'll see. But let's go over all the teams that blew them out this season, because they have been blown out a few times this season. And if any delusional Laker fan, LeBron fan believe they're going to win a championship, you're delusional. This team is not winning any championship. I doubt JJ Redick is going to take him to the Western Conference Finals like Darvin Ham did. That's near impossible. I can't see that happening. So them going out, getting JJ Redick, firing Darvin Ham, I don't see the point. Obviously, that was on LeBron. That was a LeBron play. That was a LeBron move. Is JJ Redick going to make a big difference? I don't think so. I really don't think it's going to make a difference whether you was being coached by Darvin Ham or JJ Redick. Because at the end of the day, LeBron have to perform. Anthony Davis has to perform. That's just the fact of the matter. I don't care who you want to throw on the bench as a coach. If they don't perform and do what they're supposed to, it don't matter. And I don't feel like LeBron and AD as a duo could get it done. Not in 2024. 2020 in the bubble, that's another story. But right now, I don't think so. So let's look at all the blowouts. All the games the Lakers got ran off the court. Last night, they lost by 29, almost 30. That is insane. Almost 30. Wow. So the Timberwolves really came to play. Like, that is destruction. Almost 30? Man. And they keep telling you, JJ Redick, he's a genius. The next Pat Riley, that's what they're telling you. Okay. You Laker fans, you LeBron fans, you keep believing that nonsense. They lost to the Suns by 27, 100-127. So another almost 30-point blowout. That's 2 so far. Let's keep going. They lost to the Nuggets by 25 points, 127-102. So that's 3 games they almost lost by 30. Insane. They lost to the Grizzlies 131-114. Another blowout. So they lost by 17 points? Pretty good margin. They lost to the Pistons 115-103. So a 12-point blowout by the Pistons. That's the game you're supposed to win if you have LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and that team. You're supposed to win that game. So that's 5 blowouts so far. They lost to the Cavaliers, 134-110. So that's a 24-point blowout, almost 30. Another beatdown. This was early on in the season, on October 30th to be exact. The Lakers have been blown out about 6-7 times this season. And most of the blowouts, it's pretty bad. It's almost by 30. Majority is almost by 30. So this team is not winning any championship. I know it's early in the season, but you know what? When you have bad habits, you don't play good defense, your rotation sucks. They said J.J. Redick, he's Pat Riley, but I beg to differ. I don't think he's any better than Darvin Ham. I felt like Darvin Ham did a pretty good job with what he had. I mean, the man took you to the Western Conference Finals. You can't argue that. What more can you ask for? A rookie head coach takes a team to the Western Conference Finals. They almost made the NBA Finals, and you got rid of him? That was LeBron pulling the strings, trying to get J.J. Redick a job, basically, so he could sneak Bronny James on the team. And we all know Bronny's trash. I won't even go into that. I won't even cover Bronny because we all know he's garbage. But this team is not winning any championships, not this year, not next year. I'm sorry. As long as LeBron is your second option, I'm not saying he's playing terrible, but I just don't feel like you're going to win with LeBron being your second option. And AD being a number one option so far this season, he's been pretty good, but I just don't see this team winning any championships, man. Do I see them making another Western Conference Finals with J.J. Redick? No. And if J.J. Redick don't make the Western Conference Finals or go deep in the playoffs, then it's a disappointment. Because if you're saying he's better than Darvin Ham, well, he got to either do as good as Darvin Ham or better. He can't fall short. I'm sorry. You have to outperform Darvin Ham. If you're saying he's better, you like his coaching better, you think he's going to be a better coach, he's so smart and all of this, then he have to outperform Darvin Ham. That's the only way it would make sense. He have to outperform Darvin Ham. So at the end of the season, we're going to know what's what. And if the team gets bounced in the first round, second round, then clearly he's not better than Darvin Ham. I know every year it's a different season, different teams, rosters change. I know all that, but regardless, they said he's Pat Riley. They anointed him. He's the next Pat Riley. So you got to show me something. They came out the gates blazing. The opener and the season started. They were 3-0. And, I was impressed. Like, okay, they beat 3 good teams. It's not like they played a bunch of scrubs. They actually beat 3 playoff teams. And I was like, okay, but what have they done since? They've won games, obviously, like I said, but they've played a lot of crippled teams, short-handed teams, stars are missing. But once again, you could only play who's in front of you. So I gave it to them. Okay. But every time this team goes up against a good team with a good roster, the stars are available, they get blown off the court. So they have been blown out 6 times this season by almost 30. Now that's crazy. And this is why I don't believe in this team. I don't believe in J.J. Redick. I'm not saying he's a bad coach. He's a good coach. We'll see. I just don't think his hiring make any difference over Darvin Ham. I just don't think it makes any difference, but we are going to see. But once again, the Lakers got ran off the court. As usual, whenever they play a good playoff team, I already know the outcome. More than likely, they're going to get destroyed. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. Holla at your boy. It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.